Hi everybody, welcome to Wine and Cheese. We're coming to you from Perth, Western Australia, and we just wanted to say, things are a little stressful at the moment in the world, and a lot of people are feeling a lot of anxiety, and we just wanted to bring maybe a little bit of laughter into the world for a minute or two. So thanks for joining us anyway.
Well, you're right, Phil. It has been a bit of a stressful week, hasn't it? I mean, we've had so much going on. And
Premier of Western Australia, Mark McGowan. Pretty good guy, actually. He's been handling this situation pretty well, because we've had a lot of cruise ships come in, being the only city on the west coast of Australia. And it's been a bit dodgy with things, but he made a very special announcement today that really needs to be taken seriously.
Yeah, well, with the proposed border closures on the weekend, I mean, there's a lot of people very worried, Phil. They're worried about what's happening here, what's happening. Can I get here? Can I get there? Kids in particular, they're really worried.
Hello, boys and girls. You might not know me, but my name is Mark McGowan, and I'm the Premier of Western Australia. You've probably noticed that some things have been different for the past few weeks. It won't be like this forever, but at the moment, it is hard for people to travel around. So I have a very special update. I recently received an email from Taylor. Taylor is 9 years old and she's from Thornley. Taylor was worried that because of the new rules about travel, the Easter Bunny would not be able to get to Western Australia this year. Well, Taylor, I have some very important news to share with you and all WA kids. We've been working really hard, and I am very happy to announce I've just signed a special exemption for the Easter Bunny. This means the Easter Bunny can still come to WA and visit all our families and friends next weekend, because we all know just how important that is. So thank you, Taylor, for taking the time to write to me, because I like Easter and Easter egg hunts too. Happy Easter from me. And as always, make sure you listen to your parents and don't eat too much chocolate.
It has been a stressful week, and a lot of places are closed down. We're still working, editing some projects from a week or so ago and trying to keep up to date, and we haven't had the opportunity to get out very much. So it's fantastic when you get a care parcel arrive from a good mate. And certainly went down pretty well, didn't it, Phil?
It sure did. We definitely needed it, because Mark was actually getting a bit smelly.
I was. I must admit it. Well, everything's rationed, isn't it?
You can't deny it.
I mean, these things that you can't find. And so we'd like to send a thank you to Al.
Mr. Alan Simpson, the legend.
And his own lunchbox.
Oh, he's a pretty big legend.
Yeah, well, big in all senses of the word, I think, Phil.
Well, yeah, I have heard that.
Yeah, so yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, so thanks for that, and we'll show you the photo of that we've got up. Now, a lot of people are really getting bored, aren't they? But they're being very creative about what they're doing to entertain themselves. And
well, parents are, for a start, are trying to find things for kids to do, aren't they? I mean, apart from trying to keep them under control, they're trying to keep them from getting too bored. But kids themselves are also getting pretty creative. That's what I really like. See the kids out there doing a few things around the place, and this guy in particular, I think, was
pretty damn creative. I think Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball.
Actually,
she'd be very proud.
That. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that one, but yeah, no, I think you're right, Phil.
Check this out.
So Phil, I noticed today at lunchtime you disappeared for a while. What were you up to?
Well, as you know, I like to keep trim.
Mate,
So
Adonis was the word that came to mind.
Thank you. I get fan mail all the time. So yeah, Fridays I like to have a jog. So I went out for a jog.
You must have jogged for quite a while, mate, because you were gone a fair while.
Well,
Come on,
believe it or not, the kebab shop was open.
Malaga kebabs?
Malaga kebabs,
Oh,
and
right.
so I popped in.
Oh no, I bet the Premier had something to say about that.
Well, yeah.
Find it hard to believe someone was going for a run and then stopped to have a kebab. But in any event, they do things differently in New South Wales. Look, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with going for a run. There's nothing wrong with going for a run and having a kebab. but I don't think there's anything wrong. We're not making it unlawful to go for a run and eat a kebab. It's whether you're not you're in a group. That is the issue.
So there we have it, everybody. Thanks for sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. I shouldn't have done that. A professional wouldn't have done that, would they? So we might just wait for a minute. Chew.
Well, next week it's going to be wine and cheesels, Phil. I've got to tell you.
Wine and cheesels.
Yeah.
Can you get cheesels all around the world, or is it just an Australian thing?
We will soon.
Yeah.
I think we'll start a new craze for them. I mean, you must do.
We can always, if you guys want some cheesels, we can send some to you, depending where you are in the world. So, yeah, look, everybody stay safe. Do what you have to do, but within reason, obviously. And everyone's feeling a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression at the moment. Ring people up, talk to them. Don't just message them, ring them, talk
What's
to them.
your number again, Phil?
I'm not saying. You can ring me here at ProCopy. Mark will take all my calls.
Yeah, well,
So yeah, folks, anyway, we'll see you again next week, and we'll see what other funny little things we can find to share with you to give you a bit of a chuckle. If we can give you a little bit of a chuckle during these times, then that's got to be a good thing, doesn't it?
oh, and a big shout out to a friend of mine that's in what you would normally consider to be sunny Spain. She's in Alicante in Spain, and they're having it pretty rough over there, like a lot of places are. So Bev and the family.
Yeah. Kate Lambrook
Oh,
in Italy.
oh yeah.
Her husband's being sued by the government for going for a jog.
Don't jog
Mm.
unless you're going for a kebab.
Everyone in New York as well. But everywhere. Everywhere.
Have they got kebabs in New York?
Of course they bloody have
Oh,
them.
okay.
They've got everything in New York.
It's all closed though, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Dial kebab?
Hmm.
Okay, all right.
Things will get back to normal. So just hang in there, and we'll see you next Friday.
For another wrap up of wine and cheese.
See you guys.
We didn't plug the $4 bottle of wine.